PG. Can't have no cleavage in PG. Okay. Whatever keeps me awake, so too. Hey, you know what? If screaming in your ear keeps you awake, I'm good with that. I'm glad that the compression or a compressor setup is working. All right, Nova Drift. I'm gonna have to remember how to play this game. But again, I legitimately think that my one step from Eden skills have been helping me. And no, this doesn't count as the Nova Drift episode that I forgot today. Hey, you know what? Adrian, just for you, here's a torrent build. I'll show you a torrent build. I'll give you a torrent build to be proud of. Come on. Give me velocity. Give me size. My mother accused me of remotely installing games on her laptop because I totally play Candy Crush. Oh, you mean the game that Windows comes default installed with now? How is that possible? 1200 has 70. Don't worry about it. Details. Decline gear swap. I mean, I'm gonna give you a serious torrent build. This ain't no meme torrent build. We're gonna actually try to do this for real. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him! All right. Yeah, the one that also installs itself after you remove it? Yeah, legit. Give me Firefly? Yeah. Because I want to not have to deal with the thrust reduction as much. Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right, so shield cooldown, obviously a big pickup. You pick up velocity and then give me projectile targeting. All right, it's a good start. You want to get corrosion. You want to get, you know, some burning hearts. Burning hearts are a big part of it, but also just like more projectile size, more projectile velocity. We took some bad damage here. Dodge that. I mean, playing this right after playing One Step from Eden is like, if I can't dodge something, then I shouldn't even play. All right. Give me magnitude. You can't hurt me. Whee! Inside there. Okay, we took some damage there. Always great, don't at me. Give me rate of fire. And then honestly, like Splinter isn't nearly as good as I wish it would be. And then snipe, like 100%. Nope. Chuck Testa. It's just Chuck Testa with another lifelike mount. I don't like your laser, you're mean. Okay, but like, bro, could you die already is the thing? At Adrian loves torrent. Aha, I added you. Global damage increases as your speed does? Oh, you love to see it. That's actually a big pickup for a torrent run. And then we want the stabilization tree pretty quickly. Bravado also great. Increases self-damage resistance, which we will end up wanting. Oh no, not a baby jug. Baby jug, do 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 do. Baby jug, do 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 do. Baby jug, do 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 do. Baby jug. I hate it. I hate baby jugs with torrent. Or like, I hate any jugs. Hey, you know what? Rut9 plays coward duel me. Accept. Ha! I take your coins. They be my coins. Okay, hold on. Game, please. There we go. Full screen. Ah. All right. But like, focus for a second though. The entertainment is great, but okay, there we go. I actually got the kill. Celestial Lance, no. Aegis and emergency systems are kind of good. Improved thrusters. Yes, but like, I know I tested this. Tested what? Improved shields seems good. Well, so the thing is, you're just bad at dueling is the problem. You need to get a better Yu-Gi-Oh deck. It's time to duel. Honestly, that might actually be one of my better impressions. I'm gonna be honest with you. So the thing is, I will take volley just to get focus fire. I know that seems kind of spiced, but yeah, not enough sour milk, dude. Don't you know? Don't you know? Less rate of fire, but honestly, the weapon damage and projectile size, I think makes it worth it. And then yeah, like we need corrosion big time. Corrosion and rupture. You can't touch my Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I have Exodia, the forbidden one. Exodia, obliterate. Yeah, this is kind of stinky. I mean, Gemini Protocol is a big pickup. And then actually, like, we should be grabbing Terminate and Essence Sap. Because, like, that's just what I do. And then try to dodge Cluster Mines! I was hoping that I could, like, light them on fire, and then it wouldn't be too big of a problem. Okay, but actually, like, do damage, please. Ah! Alright, Focus Fire. This is a good one. I mean, that's why I went into the volley tree, even though the volley tree is kind of bad for this for torrent. One away. No, don't hit me. You can't hit me. Come on. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Terminate, obviously an important pickup. So again, like, global damage increases as our speed does, so use that to your advantage. All right, so Obsession, like, obviously we'll take it because Plating and Burning Heart, or sorry, Defiance and Burning Heart are both important pickups. Is it Big O time? It is Big O time. So fortunately, we did get Terminate before Big O. Let's also grab an upgrade here. You know what? Max Hull seems good. I'll take it. Kill all of the vulnerable spots, and then the Big O just dies. If you just do it the way that the developer intended, then you'll just kill it. All right, there's stabilization. We want power reserves. Just, it's really, really important from a mobility standpoint. Being able to actually move around with Torrent properly. So this, you stay at as far range as possible, realizing that you got to get back at some point. Nope, no, you hit me. You hit me again, you fool. Kill it before it hurts you more. All right, these guys are actually going to be a bit of a problem. Maybe not. Mastery's a good one, but... Oh, no, we have power reserves! Ah, we had power reserves, and I didn't take it. That's a big mistake. Honestly, double down on that. That'll help us get where we need to be. We don't have plating, so we actually have to be very careful against those enemies. Good damage there. Use the flame coming out of our behind to our advantage. Oh no, not another baby shark. Baby jug. Okay, so like, I know that this would literally lose me every viewer I have, but kind of what I want to do is sing Baby Jug until the jug is dead. And like, it annoys me too, so that encourages me to kill it faster. Okay, upgrade. So obviously, like, Fuse-a-Lot is really bad. Gemini is a great pickup. Gemini is a fantastic pickup. We're still looking for that Essence Sap, though. Essence Sap is an important one that we don't have yet. What do we got? Oh, you know what? You're not too big of a problem. And then Twin Strikes are also very beneficial. So like I'm okay with what Obsession is going to do to us. We do need Essence Sap as soon as possible, though. Hate these things with Torrent. Kill the shield, please. And then just get in there for a second. Radio silence, by the way. It's like, I hate dealing with these, and I need to make sure that I'm dodging appropriately. Okay. Little bit more. Oh, no, I literally, like, walked backwards into it. No, 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 not the laser! Ah! Essence Sap would be kind of great right now. All right, let me take this seriously for a second, because, like, I'm trying to give you the Torrent run you want to see, Adrian. Didn't get there. All right, give me Juggernaut. And then I think we can kill this worm. But this is a rough spot to be in right now. Just dodge forehead. I always fear dislocating my jaw when I yawn. Yeah, I have temporomandibular disorder. And so I feel that on a regular basis. I definitely understand you, like, deep in my soul. Like in Pokemon, we read the point cost as attack value, so subtracted that from the amount and kept doing that until one player ran out of cards. That seems like an interesting way to play Pokemon. I think Mastery is a good general pickup because every single one of those stats is good for Torrent, obviously. Come on. Okay, got there. Get through there. Throw some Torrent. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. All right. Scion. This is one where I'm like, I don't know that. Twin Strikes, though. Twin Strikes. That's a big pickup. Look at how many Torrents we're putting out right now. The laser is here. I repeat, the laser is here. All right, the thing is, we need to get inside the things. No, 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 no. Kill it, kill it. Got there. We need Essence Sap so freaking bad, dude. It's miserable that we don't have it. Like, legitimately, I feel bad because I know that Adrian wants me to do a real Torrent run at some point, and I'm trying to do it. But, like, there's Essence Sap. Like, that's literally right on cue. Give me all of the regen. I'm going to continue to say that burn damage working with Essence Sap is ridiculously overpowered. I will take that to my grave. I don't want it to stop because I love it, but like Essence Sap should not work with burning damage. All right, now that we have Essence Sap, we've got some decent tankiness. We've got Twin Strike pumping out the projectiles like crazy. You got a thing up here somewhere? You got a thing over here? There we go. And then just like run and don't get hit. Just dodge forehead. Zoop. Like you can see, we do a good chunk of damage now. And okay, like don't stand in one spot and die though is the thing. Oh, hold on, 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 hold the door. Power reserves. Thank you, RNG gods, for finally blessing this run. Hold door. Hold door. There we go. Riveting? Is that a kappa afterwards that is implied, or is this actually riveting content for you? Okay, so masochism. Masochism is good because then, like, it really starts opening the door for Burning Hearts to start getting in here. And Burning Hearts on Torrent are so good with the amount of projectiles that we're firing right now. Riveting, no kappa. So you're straight up enjoying the crap out of this, aren't you? All right, come on. Kill it. Dang it. All right, just like get in there. Ah, ah. I hate it. Stop. So much damage. Go to the other side of the screen. I actually want to be over here. Oh, thank you, Comet. You have blessed me. Okay. But also, like, dodge these shots for once. Ah! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. Okay, upgrade. The fact that you're struggling makes it so much better. Well, gee, thank you. You know what? Yes, next 3 upgrades contain only recursive wild mods. Okay, so Solar Heart is just incredible, obviously. Oh no! Oh. I didn't even see what killed us. We didn't even make it to the Wave 80 boss. All right, well, Adrian, honestly, I did my best. I did everything I could for you. Now, let me actually have fun with Nova Drift now. There you go. There's your torrent run. I'm gonna actually, like, play something I enjoy. Okay. Give me a flak run, dude. I love a good flak run. Bop, bop, bop. All right, so flak run. I mean, I'm gonna do what I always do. I want Firefly. I'm gonna go for antimatter rounds, voluntary torrent run once a year. Yeah, like that's all you're getting until 2021. And by then, like you have to give me a tier 3 gift sub in order for me to do it. Look at the damage. That's why flak is so good, dude. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. What a statement. Aha. Decline. And then give me Firefly. Firefly, would you cut your light? Max Hull is a good one. Concentrated Blast. I mean, you want that antimatter rounds very early on when you're rolling flak. Nope. Rate of Fire is good, actually. You're dead. You will be dead. You're all dead. Sure, just wait until I amass my wealth. I mean, it's only 25 bucks a month. You can afford that. I didn't say 10 gift subs. I just said 1. All right. Magnitude, so that gets us part of the way there. Give me a reroll. I want antimatter rounds. Okay, the velocity though is good. Upgrade complete. Calibrate, you love to see it. It's not as good early on, but it's a big pickup for charge shot when we get there. Get the kill. Moving right along. There's another one down there. Yes, I know we need skirmish, but I want antimatter rounds ASAP. Shield durability. Honestly, we probably should have picked up Discord, because we are likely going to go for a great many wild mods. Like all of the burning hearts. I want a 2 million run. Come on, die, die, die. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Incendiary is really bad. To get work on skirmish. No, I understand, Adrian. Like, obviously, I'm making a joke, but also I realize that, you know, a lot of us are going through some rough times right now, and you know, I'll make my jokes about it, but also, like, I would literally never say something like that and mean it seriously. You know, that's what I do in this whole streaming thing is 100% a hobby. I love it. Like, this is fantastic, and I'm happy that I'm doing it, but it's just that. It's a hobby. This is never going to be a moneymaker, and I don't really ever want it to be a moneymaker, because I don't really like what I think it would do to the streams. If it was like, okay, you know, a couple bucks a month, that's one thing, but I don't know. All right, give me some full charges. All right, too much real talk tonight. We're here for full pog. Look again at the camera frame above me. Do you see the pog level? I went like way above my head. Okay, but hold on. Don't actually die though, is the thing. No, 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 no comet. Freaking cluster mines, how dare you? Give me a reroll. There's antimatter. That's a big one. And then Candescence, obviously a big pickup as well. That gets us closer to Corrosion. So we want Gemini Protocol, obviously, when you're rolling with antimatter rounds. Big O, we don't have Terminate yet. You love to see it. Early antimatter rounds, like Big O is just toasted. Toasted like a fresh bagel on Sunday morning. Speaking of which, by the way, if you've never tried them before, and like, I'm not shilling because literally I'm not big enough in order to actually have someone want me to shill for them. But if you've never had Dave's Killer Bread Boomin' Berry Bagels, they're pretty much my favorite store-bought bagels. Like, instead of just having a couple blueberries in there, you get like a blueberry swirl. Oh, so good. Whop. Die. All right, so obviously Essence Sap, immediate pickup. Corrosion, immediate pickup. Snipe, immediate pickup. Don't even have to think about it. Honestly, you know what? I've never gone Warp Strike on Flak, but I think that with Charge Shot and Calibrate, it should be a consideration. That's more of a C. I don't know what you are referring to. Because I've said a few things over the past few minutes. So I legitimately don't know what you're talking about. I love Flak. Like, Flak runs are just a lot of fun. They're very easy and straightforward. Purification is, we don't want to lower our weapon damage like that. This is where you just take Mastery and be happy that you got it. I love Flak. Yeah, Flak is just, it's hard for me to pick my favorite weapon, but I think that Flak is definitely like top 3 favorite builds in general, like, or Charge Flak specifically. It's easy, it's straightforward, it's fun, it does a bunch of damage, it scales well once you just start stacking the burning hearts and self-damage reduction. Grab a twin strike or 2, but not too many. And then like, 1 double tap is okay, but you really got to be careful with your burst fire, because I've overdone it before and it can be very problematic. All right, so Revelation, obviously an easy pickup here. I don't think I care about improved thrusters, but honestly, like, I kind of want to try out Warp Strike. I've never tried Warp Strike on a charge flak build, and based on kind of how things have been going, I think because we also have Calibrate, it might actually be good. And kill? Nope, not quite. And kill. There we go. Easy, easy kill. Okay, so Revelation on Twin Strike. That's spicy. Like, I'm gonna take it, but I think that's too many Twin Strikes. Okay, no. 3 Twin Strikes is enough. We will not pick up any more Twin Strikes. I think 3 might be the perfect number on flak. Because now we get extra projectile. Yeah, no, I definitely want to roll with the Warp Strike. I want to at least try it out and see how it augments or, you know, doesn't augment this build. So like Baby Jugs, you see how much trouble we had with Torrent? Gonna be, I'm gonna guess 3 full flak charges to get, or okay, the Comet will kill it. Never mind. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Baby Jug? A 1, a 2, a Comet. A 3. Give me efficiency. Yo, you know what? Like, I'm glad that I started just trying to be more entertaining instead of, hey, I'm gonna commentate all the things. Look at me. I mean, I know that not everyone loves screamy streamers. I actually don't. Like, okay, here's the thing. I wouldn't watch myself. But at the same time, I'm having more fun during tonight's Friday 5x5 than I've had the entire 2 months that I've been doing this. I really like this high energy thing. So I definitely think I'm gonna keep it up. You know what? That opens up Rancor and also helps out a lot. How many licks? A 1, a 2, a 3. Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Let's find out. A 1, a 2, a 3. Chomp. A 3. These guys, you don't even need a charge. Just like make them go away. I think I'd rather have Rupture than Jug out of those two, but like obviously we want both. I mean, 2 charges to kill a Spitfire is pretty great. Our AoE potential has been crippled a little bit. So we actually need to pick up Splinter. I haven't picked up Splinter yet. That's one that we're gonna want that. That sounds so wrong. How many licks? A 1, a 2, a 3. I don't know why it sounds so wrong. That's literally the commercial. I'm doing it completely correct. Worm, you need to not exist. Corrosion is so good against worms, dude. You love to see it. Oh, okay, so we have already made it farther than we did before. Give me Obsession, because I want wild mods for sure. There's Splinter, and then no on those. There's Gemini. Okay, so I predict a mine death on this run. You know what? Like, Splinter mine deaths on flak runs, definitely reasonably common. Full charge, full send, full yeet. Yeet! All right, say it with me now. 3, 2, 1, yeet! Actually, you know what? That sounded like the battle bots, or not battle bots, but the other one. 3, 2, 1, activate. No, I'm like honestly surprised by my impressions tonight. They've been like absolutely off the chain. I'm like literally Seth MacFarlane right now. Might as well just put me on Family Guy. Don't really like any of these, although Force Armor's kind of good. So again, like, I'm not gonna take double taps right now. I don't think we're in a right. Imagine being able to say yeet like the soundbite. Yeet! Now that was an extra octave up. That was going up to the pog level octave. Let's not do that again. All right, give me a solar heart. I think we can survive it. We've got essence sap. We've got some decent self damage reduction. We got Gemini. Like I just think that solar heart is too good. Yeet! I can't seem to do it without going up to that like extra octave. Grandpa jug doo 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 doo. Grandpa jug doo 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 doo. Grandpa jug doo 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 doo. Grandpa jug. Honestly, one of the easiest jug kills of my life. That was actually funny. Congratulations. I mean, I try. Yeah, okay, like for me, I have to say 20 bad jokes to actually like hit a good joke. That seems to be my usual ratio. Rancor seems halfway decent here. I mean, obviously, like, plus the stabilization tree for power reserves, but... And dead. All dead. Obi. Holy crap! The Raging Hatter is here. Yo, what's up, Hatter? Glad you're here, brother. By the way, we've been screaming all night. You can see just above my camera frame. We pause it so I can point out the pog level is at maximum value. Because I'm pogging up. Glad you're here, though, buddy. All right, you know what? I wanna try out the warp strike. I legitimately think that it could be decent. We've got some serious projectile velocity when we've got a full send. Oh, Raging Hatter getting the duel. It's time to duel. All right, 1 second. Got to deal with this wave. Again, our AoE capabilities are a little bit lowered. But I would like to grab stabilization for power reserves, just because... God, I'm doomed. Did I do the thing right? You accept, and the Raging Hatter won. All right, so rip Adrian. Apparently we did 6,100 damage. Or sorry, 61,000 damage. $1 million. I hear a kitty cat. I would love to pay the cat tax for you guys, but I don't know. She doesn't come in here during the streams. Yeah, I mean, you are really good at ruining evenings, Hatter. You should feel very proud of yourself. You know what? It's warp strike time, baby. Okay, yeah, no, that's actually like plenty legit. Okay, I don't know why I haven't done this sooner. Okay, Seraph, what do we got for you? You get full yeet, and you get a full yeet, and a full yeet, and a yeet, and a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, yeet, and yeet, and yeet, and yeet, and yeet. All right, so 75% of its HP gone. That's pretty good. And yeet. And yeet. Rip Seraph before he even really began his second phase. You love to see it. Rupture plus corrosion equals dead worms, by the way. Oh no, you can't hit me. Your weapons cannot harm me. I'm the Juggernaut, fool. Charles. Okay. Crack them knuckles. We're in for the long haul on this one, boys. This is basically the point at which we just kind of have to not worry about it anymore. We're just kind of good to go. This is a basic flak run. All right, so, you know, I've been trying this out on Nova Drift because on Nova Drift, like, I feel like I can kind of tune out the game sometimes. So, you know, let's talk a little bit about what's been going on. So, yeah, so I got this job, that, you know, day job, picked it up in January. And, you know, like, when I first interviewed, it was really going pretty well. Basically, like, you know, the people seemed really super nice. The product is in the cybersecurity realm, which interests me greatly. Even though I don't know a lot about it, I'm like, hey, this is a great opportunity to learn more about something that I don't know much about. You know, we got a lot of government contracts, and I thought that would be interesting. And so, you know, I've been up and down with this job since I started, but like for the most part, I enjoy it. You know, it's a good job, it's a good programming job. You know, the code base is kind of bad, but the people have been good. And one of the big things about when I got hired was, you know, it's a flat organizational structure. You know, nobody really reports to anybody. Everybody can kind of do everything. And it's just like, if there's something that needs to be done, you can hop in and do it. And, you know, we've had this this contractor, or I guess consulting person, who has been doing some work for a while. Good friends with the founders of the company and whatnot. And, you know, I figured when he got hired as CEO that not a lot would change, which also like blew my mind that neither of the founders were CEO anymore. They actually hired an external CEO. It's just baffling to me, but, you know, I'm not here to make the business decisions, but I'm like, all right, the biggest thing I want is for nothing to change. Because I know, and, you know, I'm sure a lot of you guys know that when new management gets hired, whether it be, you know, a new manager directly above you, new supervisor, whatever, or, you know, new CEO, new vice president of operations, whatever the case may be, usually the first thing you worry about is, okay, what's going to change? Who's getting demoted? Who's getting promoted? So on and so forth. I'm like, it's a 9-person startup. If they stir the pot, then they're, you know, it's bad. If the company goes under, hey, at least I tried to say, yeah, you know, they got to put their stamp on things. You know, they got to be like, here's me making an impact. I got to make it feel like I'm doing something. And, you know, I don't know him very well yet. And so far, he seems like a good dude. But here's the problem. I got an email today after I was already done for the day. And it was, you know, basically like him kind of introducing some stuff that's going on. And I'm like, all right, you know, CEO putting out CEO related stuff. Totally cool. The very first thing I see is a freaking org chart. It's a 9-person startup. And we got an org chart. Why do we need an organizational chart for 9 people? Do you know how many direct reports he has that don't have any direct reports of their own? 5. And now I report to the one person on the engineering team that I get along with the least, who all of a sudden has managerial duties? What? What? I don't want to report to him. I liked it when I just talked directly to the founder. By the way, this was a bad run. Charge flag apparently was a high score. Oh, I'm on my YouTube save. RIP. Engineers are terrible managers. Hey, you know what? If anyone from my company is watching this, thank you for following the stream. And I apologize that you had to hear this. But legitimately, this is also why I don't tell any of you what I do. Engineers are terrible managers. Ask me how I know. Oh, absolutely. And also, you know, the whole department list thing. Now there's like 6 or 7 different departments in a 9-person startup. 9 people. There's almost as many departments as there are people. Our engineering department is literally 4 people, and that's the largest one. And there's 3 levels to it. One of the founders is the head of engineering. Then you've got someone under him, and then under him is me and another engineer. Tell me how that makes sense. All right, we're doing Salvo just because I can just turn my brain off for Salvo. So, you know, that's my rage for the day. But also, like, just today has been a bit of a crap show. I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe it's just to show to potential customers. Like, honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea. I legitimately think that it's because he wanted to put a big impact when he first started. I mean, I'm hoping that it doesn't change anything. And I'm not going to say anything because I legitimately don't think much will actually change, because I don't think the company and the people that work there will let you happen that. Hey, Kinshrew, welcome. 9 people, now let's hire 91 people into these departments. Perfection. I mean, yeah, like, that's what it feels like. On a side note, that this org chart shows the entire company. Yes, it shows the entire company. All 9 people fit into an image that's like this big. I could pull it up on my phone and not have to zoom in to see the org chart. Why do we need an org chart? But okay, so let's talk about some of the other stuff that happened today. So you guys know that, you know, we played XCOM earlier, and the new XCOM game seems absolutely fantastic. I wanted to get in on the hype train. I was up late last night, and I was like, all right, I'm going to record a Rot9 Looks At video last night. Well, it turns out that it came out at 11, not 10, and I wasn't gonna jeopardize my day job in order to make that happen. So, okay, I'm like, all right, I'll do it before I start working in the morning. Not a big deal. Well, I record a pretty fantastic 30-minute episode, if I do say so myself. And then I go to watch it back, and it freaking, like, I didn't have any mic volume somehow. But I look over at OBS, and it's like, hey, your mic's working. What? So then why don't I have mic volume in the recording? And at this point, I was already like maybe 5 minutes later than I would prefer to be to start work for the day. So I'm like, I'm gonna obviously not do another recording. It's also like, Rut9 Looks At is supposed to be first impressions, so I ruined that. I wanted to do a Rut9 Plays series on the channel as well. My throat hurts at this point, so like, you know, all of the voice cracks. Every single voice crack is happening. So, I mean, that lost motivation. I mean, I put the tweet out there. I told you guys in Discord that's like, hey, here's what happened. So that was a thing. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. Pretty much all of my work for the day is continuing to beat my head against a problem that I can't for the life of me figure out why the code was written this way and why I can't seem to interpret it properly. And so I'm just sitting here having a frustrating day, and I'm just like, I can't wait for the Friday 5x5. I can't freaking wait. It's gonna be just absolute madness. I'm gonna be energetic, and I'm gonna forget everything that went on. And so then a little bit later on in the day, I get a text from the contractor for Suddenlink that's been helping try to fix the internet problems, you know, since I filed the FCC complaint about, like, guys, everything is broken. And so he texts me and is like, hey, so we weren't able to actually get the fiber guys out there, but I've got a couple pieces of equipment we can swap out. And the problem is, like, at this point, I've woken up 2 nights in a row looking at bandwidth tests and realizing, crap, it may just be congestion. Like, legitimately, the bandwidth tests from midnight to 5 a.m. just flatline. Flatline, 6K bitrate, kind of like this stream has been going for the past couple hours. Like, flat bitrate across the sky. And so I'm realizing there may not be a fix. So he comes in, he replaces that stuff, you know, gets out of here, all that good stuff, you know, whatever. And then I leave a bandwidth test running, and wouldn't you know it, about an hour into it, dropped to zero. Dropped to zero. And, you know, as you guys who have been here the whole stream, Adrian, Yudi, so on, you know, you guys know, we had a couple gray screens already this stream. It's been good the past few hours, but we had some gray screens. So it's not fixed, and there's literally nothing we can do now. We've done everything we can do, and that's it. We just have to wait for quarantine to be over. Honestly, with Obsession, I'll take a heavy caliber. And so on top of all of that, I realize at 4 o'clock, an hour before or actually 30 minutes before the stream goes live, I didn't put up a Nova Drift episode today. And not just that, I didn't record a Nova Drift episode for today. I don't know if you guys watched the Fireside Chat this week, but like, I put out a Runt9 Reviews episode late. I recorded the Runts Fireside Chat literally like 2 hours before it was supposed to go up. What's going on, dude? So I got to get my stuff in order and like, oh yeah, no, Yudi, I'm in full agreement. The Football Tactics and Glory game is amazing. And also because I know that two of the biggest fans of the channel, Yudi and Adrian, are both European and huge football fans. Like, Football Tactics and Glory is going to be a staple for a while. No, not that kind of football, Hatter. The football that those European folks do. All right, there's Blink. So hopefully we can get Warp Strike here pretty soon. I think we have Snipe already. So yeah, that was my day. And that's part of why I was like, when it came time to make tea for the stream, I'm like, give me a double. Give me a double. You know why? Because I was getting frustrated, just like some crap was going on. I mean, I was more mad and salty this morning after the Chimera Squad thing died, that I'm just like, that was the maddest I've been, and I legitimately don't even know how long. And so when it came time for the tea, I'm just like, give me a double. Because the last thing I want to do is jeopardize the quality of content. And so I had a double, and that's why, like, we're 5 hours in, like, we are 6 minutes away from what the quote-unquote end should be. And I'm just as energetic as I was hour one. Like, my throat's killing me, but I don't care. I will get used to it. I want to stream like this all the time. This is the most fun. Like, after the day that I've had, I managed to have easily the most fun stream I've ever had. You see this POG level? It has been locked and loaded at 100% for 5 hours straight. So you think that when the time comes, when we hit those 50 followers, when that charity stream gets unlocked, that I'm not gonna be able to handle it? Nah, 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 nah. Keep the caffeine flowing. Ladies and gentlemen, that charity stream is gonna be every single second is pogged. Give me Rupture. We're going Glass Cannon Salvo. Who needs survivability in a run that's already like 5 minutes before the end of the show? Because the thing is, as soon as this is done, I gotta record a Nova Drift episode to go put up on YouTube. So yeah, that was my day. I'm happy to be here, and you know, once again, like, if I don't say it enough, thank you guys so much for the support. It really is fantastic to be able to be doing this, have these 40 followers, be in a position where I might legitimately be able to hit Twitch affiliate. Also, Hatter, you know, I'm gonna talk to you guys about this in Discord, but I talked to Emmy, and apparently a couple of her coworkers wanted to tune in to Minecraft. And so we will actually be doing another week of Minecraft on Sunday. So unfortunately, we will not be doing the co-op stream Sunday, or we will not be doing Payday on Sunday. You know, like I said, I'll let everyone else know, but yeah, you know, a couple coworkers that want to watch, it's like, yeah, obviously I don't want to have them miss out on that. They're excited about the opportunity, and so we'll be playing a little more Minecraft. But you know, at this point, I'm just like, I just want to stream more. I want to find more hours. There's not enough hours to play all the games I want to play. Yeah, absolutely. You know, whoever's there, let's game, and you know, if we can stream it, we can stream it. But I'm just like, only one co-op stream per week is just kind of rough. So I don't know. You know, we'll figure it all out. But like, yeah. New arrivals, me shy. Yeah, no, they're gonna be hanging out. They're gonna follow. They're gonna be here to watch Emmy and I have some fun. All right, there's Magnitude. You love to see it. So the thing is, at this point, I'm like, but the problem with the Salvo run is this can go on for a while. Like, this isn't a great build so far, but it's also just like, it's Salvo. It will be a great build as time goes by. We got Warp Strike, which is like 99% of what you need. Baby jug doo 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 doo. So also, you know, this is something that I wanted to do on the channel and ended up not doing, is I wanted to do a couple album reviews on new music that I've been into. I don't know how big you guys are into different genres of music, but I'm big into symphonic metal and, you know, a lot of European stuff. And, you know, Yudi, this might actually be up your alley since you are Finnish. My favorite band of all time is Nightwish. And Nightwish just released their newest album. And, you know, I don't know if you guys follow or whatever, but I'm just going to kind of talk about it. Is Nightwish's new album, when I first heard it, was just very different. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. You know, it's a lot more experimental than what I'm used to. But every consecutive listen, I get more and more enjoyment out of it. I'm like, yeah, it's different, but it's still Nightwish at its core. It's still everything that I love about it. And honestly, like, the album continues to grow on me, and I really, really enjoy it at this point. I think Nightwish's new album, you know, I don't think it's one of their best, at least not yet. But I definitely like, you know, Human Nature more than Endless Form's Most Beautiful. I do think that it is better than their first album with Floor. I'm glad they experimented more. And, you know, it's definitely something that I'm like, hey, this is a great album. And, you know, moving on from that, Big Mike isn't in chat, but Big Mike was like, hey, you should go back to listening to Delane's new album, because it's actually really good. And so I listened to Delane's new album, which, I mean, okay, so Delane's new album is literally like one of the worst album titles I've ever heard. It's called Apocalypse and Chill. Yeah. Apocalypse and Chill. Twin Strikes, that's kind of Minkus. Mastery, and then I would like Charge Strike though. Charge Strike or Charge Shot would be great. Can I have Charge Shot? I know, we'll just take more heavy caliber for the lulls. All of the knockback. So yeah, Delane's new album is actually significantly better than expected. And the Birthday Massacre put out a new album this year, or maybe even into last year, called Diamonds. And Diamonds is legitimately fantastic as well. The Sky Will Turn is the first song that they've done that I can think of where they've done an echo and callback in the chorus. And legitimately, I'm like, dude, this is one of their catchiest songs they've ever made because of that echo callback thing. And I really, really love it. So there's been some great music this year. And on top of that, like, I keep finding bands that I enjoy listening to. Ashbury Heights is an electronic band from Sweden that I got into and just like played the crap out of. And I've actually been getting into a little bit of synthwave, which is a very interesting genre, but it's basically like take 80s pop synth music, but blend it with this modern, like, cyberpunk kind of feeling. And it's actually really, really interesting. I've not really listened to any one band in particular, but it's been fun to just kind of pop open Spotify and be like, hey, show me synthwave stuff, and be like, hey, that's actually kind of cool. Kind of like Gunship. Unfortunately, I don't know what you're talking about, Hatter. Otherwise, I would try to give you an answer. But yeah, like, music for me has been fantastic recently. And also just like the motivation, there's always good music. If you're actually looking for it, not just expecting it to fall into your lap. Oh, absolutely. Like, you got to keep on top of your favorite artists and what albums are coming out. You got to be like, all right, you know what? It's been a few months since I've just gone on YouTube, clicked on some stuff that I like, and just let the recommended list kind of guide me. You know, that's the type of stuff you really got to do. Definitely seems like you described Gunship. You should check them out. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. Thanks, man. And, I mean, okay, antimatter rounds. You love to see it. If that's your lane. Yeah, no, I've been enjoying learning more about synthwave, and so I definitely feel like I would probably enjoy specific bands that are in that genre. So one of these days, I'll stop trying to fly through that attack. The number of times that I've died to that attack that exact way is just way, way, way too many. Can we get a kill here before he pops his thing? Almost. Come on. We'll hit him with some flame damage, maybe. Set him alight. Trogdor was a man. No, he was a dragon man. Or maybe he was just a dragon, but he was still Trogdor. All right, that hurt my throat worse than anything else I've done tonight. And then Trogdor comes in the night.
Teen Girl Squad! The ugly one! So-and-so!
Adrian, you're too young to remember Homestar Runner. Don't even talk to me right now. All right, at this point, like, I'm gonna finish this run out. I'm not gonna ever yeet a Nova Drift run in the middle, but like, I need to make sure that I still have some voice left to record a Nova Drift episode after this is over. Okay, well, this is a really bad wave for salvos, so we'll probably just die here. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll be perfectly fine. I was just trying to explain Badger to someone the other day. I got a blank look. Like, that's one that's maybe a little more obscure, but also, like, if you were on the internet in the 2000s at any point, you should have seen it. Mushroom, mushroom. Badger, salvo, salvo. Ow! Don't hit me. Okay, so our damage is, and I realize that it's actually maybe not that funny, but at the same time, it definitely was. Well, so the thing is, back in the day when like meme videos like that were first coming about, things were a lot funnier because there was a lot less to compare it to. Nowadays, it's like, you gotta be really funny to stand out. So yeah, we're definitely gonna die soon. We don't do nearly enough damage. Champion Celestial, I mean, we didn't die there. It was pre-YouTube. Yeah, Badger was pre-YouTube. Splinter is actually a big pickup here. That was something that I've been meaning to pick up for a while. I mean, it reduces our rate of fire to like basically nothing. But Splinter is one of those that, like, for a pure wave clear, it's very, very important. All right, my throat is like really sore. I'm trying to think like the number of times that I've actually not like lost my voice, but damaged my voice. And it's pretty low, like mostly just going to concerts. And I know there were a couple times going to high school football games. All right, it's Seraph time. Wait, hold on. Have we had Charge Shot all along? No, we haven't. We still don't have Charge Shot. It was the premium. All right, radio silence just because I think this might be a bit of a Spy Seraph run, although we're doing decent damage. Let's try to find a good damage dealer here. More heavy caliber. That's what I want. Give me more heavy caliber. Okay, yeah, I forgot how much Splinter helps matters. Plus, it just looks really cool when you have a whole bunch of really slow heavy caliber missiles just doing what they do. I never raised my voice, so I don't know how that feels. Honestly, that was a much easier Seraph fight than I was expecting. And again, like, the heavy caliber setup here is just kind of hilarious now. The rockets are so slow, but that's actually really good for targeting. I mean, things are just dying as soon as they come onto the screen. Yeah, I do like running the maximum heavy caliber build on Salvo. It's just really fun. Honestly, polar inversion, pulling things further and further into the missiles, is actually kind of good. So yeah, probably like at a point where banter may be a little bit at a loss, but I'm not fatigued. I'm feeling my voice going and I'm running out of things to talk about. But honestly, like, you guys should be pretty proud of me. I'm getting better. And again, like, Nova Drift is an easy game for me to do it during. Because, like, at this point, this is where, okay, we beat Seraph, build is in order, not a lot of upgrades to talk about. Just kind of let it fly and just survive as long as you can, dodge what's out there. Last time, I kind of got mind flooded because I started, you know, having a little bit of a rant about org charts, but this time it's just kind of like, let it go. Give me more heavy calibers. I think it's fun. I'm proud of you, Senpai. Notice me, Senpai? Baka? All right, so like good kills and more heavy calibers is just a lot of fun. So the thing is, we're doing this without charged shot. I want you guys to realize how insane that is. To do this without charged shot. That is just absolutely incredible. In fact, the fact that I keep forgetting about it is kind of hilarious, but I will use all 8 rerolls trying to find a charge shot here. You hate to see it. Oh, last one, let's go! No charge shot, doesn't know how game works. This is charge shot. Look at them big boys. The big boys with the biggest toys. Let's go. These missiles are super pogged. Oh, hey, Chonky! This is a fun build right here. Boy, I tell you what, that's a fun build right there. I tell you what, Bobby. Salvo and salvo accessories. BDE, you know what? I don't disagree with that. There's some pretty solid BDE going on here. The music picked up. Points. Yudi, you got 55 runt coin. Yudi, you need to step your runt coin game up, brother. Bro, hammity ham. Okay, so we take absorption here, and then you pick up Rancor, obviously. Okay, the knockback, or the recoil is kind of hilarious. You can't deny how hilarious the recoil is. No, 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 no.
No, 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 no.
Well, I mean, in order to rename something, you need to be here for a game where you can actually rename something. So stop by tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on twitch.tv/Run9Plays for Simulation Saturday, where we will be playing 3 more hours of City Skylines, where there are plenty of districts for you to spend all of your precious run coin on to name the districts. Yeah, it is 250 points to rename something. And yeah, I would say that like renaming something in City Skylines is going to be one of the best ways to spend the naming things. Because like that city is going to stick around for a while. Okay, so this build is performing like way better than I ever would have expected it to. Warp Strike, Splinter, a bunch of heavy calibers, like this is going kind of well. I mean, we do need some tankiness, but I'm just going to keep going glass cannon because I do want this run to end at some point. Which, I mean, it may end right now. That, I didn't do that on purpose. I just glazed over for a second and kind of, I don't know, forgot what I was doing. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that's Nova Drift. This is Charge Salvo, and these are, they streamed, whatever. How many run coin do you invest in the city before you're considered a shareholder? 5 million.